let's get right into it. What's the first thing in the morning?
We are seeing Microsoft first thing in the morning, and after let's put it simply, a lackluster 2013 with the launch of the Xbox One and all the controversy that came out of that. This is a company that needs to put their best foot forward in a big way, and they're supposed to be all about games. And we've kind of seen what they're going to be putting forward, but there are certain games. What's the game that you're looking forward to?
I'm honestly looking to, them showing more of Sunset Overdrive. I think they know that that's their IP that they have right now, at least that they can push out. And I think they're going to have like one mystery thing that they're going to show off that are going to get people really hyped. So, and Halo 5. They should show gameplay. They'd be stupid not to show gameplay.
Yeah, it seems like they're going games this year. That's been their mantra. They kind of cleared the deck weeks ago and said, what was it? The Connectless Xbox One, $399, getting rid of all the things, all the different apps that they were putting out.
Yeah.
So now they're all about games. So are we going to see, well, obviously we're going to see a lot of Sunset Overdrive. There's a huge fizzy balloon that is taken over the Los Angeles Convention Center. We're going to see Halo 5. What else can they bring out? Obviously, there's new Gears. Black Tusk is coming right through.
I think we'll see a pre-rendered thing. It's still early in development, but I think we'll see like a pre-rendered thing of a Gears guy going, "We gotta kill the aliens,"
And will we see more from Remedy?
Definitely. Well, not really, because they were talking about how they're going to show more at GDC, so I think we'll get a little taste of that.
GDC?
GDC, yeah.
GDC's gone.
Whatever's next.
Gamescom.
Whatever. I don't know.
It's late. It's late. We're winging this thing, okay, folks?
But with them dropping the Kinect, I think that's a perfect example of their mindset going into E3. They've learned from their mistakes. They know the problems that they've made, and now they kind of want to totally win back the people.
And what would be their best play, in your opinion?
Perfect Dark 02.
Damn, you had that right on the money, right on the ball right away.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You're ready for it.
You're
ready for it.
I'm ready.
Now, what mysteries, any mystery that you could see them coming up with?
Honestly, something from Rare. Something like a new Perfect Dark. Hey, you know what? I don't know. But I think that they could do... I think we'll see a Microsoft press conference that focuses on games. I think we're still going to get a presentation that talks about TV and sports games and things I don't know anything about. But I think the majority this time is going to be video games, which is going to be cool.
And with them dumping the Kinect, we can kind of rule out any silly, bring a whole bunch of children up on stage and have them play around for a little while.
Yeah.
We can rule all of these things out. And again, this is a company that's going to go, for lack of a better term, balls to the wall to try and one-up Sony, because last year Sony had that mic dropping moment.
They want to fight back now, I'm sure. They have to. The Microsoft team has to want to, make up for that.
And now, as we go on throughout the day, we're going to see the next press conference is going to be from Electronic Arts this year. Not the worst company in America.
Oh.
Not the worst company in America. Yeah. That actually went to Time Warner, which is not surprising at all.
With their big monopoly.
But EA, what are we looking at? Are we looking at a new Mirror's Edge?
Mirror's Edge, Mass Effect 4, Battlefield Hardline.
Mass Effect 4.
Mass Effect, whatever it's going to be.
Mass Effect 4, you ready for Mass Effect 4?
Mass Effect Origins. I don't care either way. I mean, Mass Effect is cool, whatever. I can take it or leave it. They're gonna hit Dragon Age 3 hard.
And what about some Star Wars? I don't know why I went Sean Connery with that. Star Wars.
I think they're going to show up with just a little bit of Battlefront, and honestly, I'll take it. That's fine. And that's
then,
good.
It was something that, obviously not a lot of hardcore gamers look at, but for me, the biggest things for EA, obviously Madden is Madden, and Madden is going to be Madden, and they added Colin Kaepernick's accurate tattoos this year, which is something phenomenal, because we all need accurate tattoos in our life.
Tattoo graphics.
But EA UFC. After THQ sold that off to them, and following EA's MMA game that really wasn't too good.
Yeah.
They had Randy Couture in it, and that was a big coup for them, but they really didn't get it going anywhere with it.
Yeah.
EA UFC looks absolutely sick.
Yeah.
Putting Bruce Lee in the game really brings a whole bunch of people.
The demo was nothing short of astounding.
Yeah, so awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of that. And again, does EA have any mysteries? Do they have anything up their little Electronic Arts sleeves?
I don't know. I think if they do, they'll have one. I don't think it's going to be like a bowl full of surprises. Maybe they'll have something. Maybe they'll have a new Star Wars IP. That would be cool.
That would be something.
But, we don't know. They're the trickiest, I think, to pinpoint right now.
Yeah, so EA is EA. They're going to bring whatever they have to the table. I don't think that we really expect a lot out of them. It's not like there's pressure on them to deliver outside of Mirror's Edge and outside of Star Wars, because if you don't deliver on Star Wars, someone dies. Someone dies.
Yeah.
So then moving right along to another company that has a lot of things happening and a lot of games that have already come out. I mean, Watch Dogs just came out, so that's a big weight off their shoulders. Ubisoft. We have Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yes.
We have Far Cry 4, which Far Cry 4 to me sounds like something that could easily sneak in there to become game of the show. Game of E3, it could kind of like hop on in there a little bit.
I was a huge fan of Far Cry 3, so this could be awesome.
Yeah, and then what else are they bringing to this? Obviously Just Dance. And who doesn't like to Just Dance?
Yeah.
So,
we're probably going to see a little bit of The Division.
which is, again, that was delayed to 2015.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of delays. The one thing I'm curious to see is, are they going to bring back Rainbow Six Patriots? If they did, they went back to the drawing board. It's going to be a whole different game.
It's been very, very quiet on that front, and that's something that I think brings a lot of anxiety to a lot of people. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a sliver of it to try and build anticipation. But again, that's not something that we're going to look at until 2015.
Yeah.
Their 2014 releases are going to be Far Cry 4 and Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
And we've become accustomed to Assassin's Creed going into that annualized Call of Duty, Madden schedule where, there will be another Assassin's Creed game. This one is being made by 10 different studios.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of unity.
Good one.
Yeah, UNITY. If they factor Queen Latifah into their marketing,
that was pretty
I'm
good.
sold. I will buy a copy for one of you if I see a Queen Latifah Assassin's Creed trailer. Mark my words. It'll happen. It'll happen.
After Ubisoft, we have Sony? The Sony
PlayStation.
Yes.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
I always want to do it like that. PlayStation.
Like the commercial.
But Sony this year, Sony is riding high. PlayStation 4 is selling like buku bananas. Selling like crazy.
That's fine.
I don't know what buku bananas are either, but they sound fucking delicious.
It's probably like exchange with buku
they're
bucks.
rolling high. They have Project Morpheus is something that I expect to see.
Yeah.
Although I'm not too hyped for it because I'm not a VR champion. But I will, I'll let that slide. But what do we see out of them? The Order is pushed
delayed, but we'll see
back.
it. Yeah.
The Last Guardian has become a hot topic all around here. Reports saying that it was canceled. Sony coming in saying it's not canceled.
Yeah.
Is this something that we're going to see or hear about at E3? It's 5 years later.
Yeah.
We're going on like the Last Guardian nukem.
Even if we just get a word, I'll take it. I think we're also going to see a little bit of a glimpse of Uncharted 4.
The Naughty Dogs.
Yeah, after all the departures.
And now, if you look at the schedule from various different outlets, because there are a lot of outlets. It's not just because video games are Project 510, but you should subscribe to both. Link Magic, look at that. Throw your link out. Link Magic. I didn't ask you to hold whatever, but different outlets have listed secret Sony game, Sony game. So what are the secrets of Sony's
Well, because
games?
I can tell you that we're going to see a lot of the presentation. They're going to show off The Last of Us HD. They're going to flaunt it, even though most.
Are they
going
to have a sequel to The Last of Us?
No.
Are they going to have The Laster of Us?
The Last of We? I don't know.
I think we're going to see Uncharted 4. I think we're going to see. For some reason, something tells me that Naughty Dog is not done at Uncharted 4. For some reason, I feel like we're going to see more out of them. I don't know why. It's just this feeling that I had inside.
People have been conspiracizing and frothing at the mouth for Crash Bandicoot. I don't see it, but I mean, maybe keep it open as an opportunity.
That's something that I wouldn't be opposed to, but I don't think, this is my big prediction, I don't think that Sony's going to be able to drop the mic this year. I think that Microsoft is going to come in hard, early in the morning, and they're going to put Sony on their toes to produce.
And then Sony's going to come out at 6:30 and be like, PlayStation 4, $300.
No, they did that last year. That was the easy.
I know, they can't fall back on something like that.
If you look at it, they're on an even playing field. With the Kinect gone, the prices are the same. It's going to come down to exclusives. It's going to come down to who has the more power. And right now, not for nothing, as much as Sony's been doing wonderfully and they've had a great year, Infamous was a fun game.
Yeah.
The exclusives are on Xbox's end. Sunset Overdrive, I don't see, Sunset Overdrive, Halo 5, I see some other stuff
will bring excitement, I think.
Which one?
Quantum Break.
Yeah.
The Remedy one. I think that'll bring excitement eventually. So, yeah, I think Xbox does have good stuff going for it.
So, big predictions.
Almost said a bad word.
Pick your winners and losers tomorrow.
Ooh.
If we pit EA and Ubisoft against each other.
This is just
because
totally
EA and Ubisoft is like, it's America versus France here.
Hey, EA, because they have the Star Wars.
Because America.
I mean, no, not because America, but because Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Ubisoft, awesome. Assassin's Creed, cool. But I think EA, Star Wars, and Mirror's Edge 2, which is like
I'm going to go against you.
To a fan.
I'm going to go against you.
Go ahead. That's what you're.
I think that Far Cry 4 is going to blow them out of the water. I don't care what they bring out with Star Wars. I think Far Cry 4 is going to blow it out of the water, and that might be one of the games of the show, like I said.
Right.
And regardless of Assassin's Creed becoming an annualized thing where we're kind of like, yeah, it's coming again, it still brings a lot of excitement. So I'm picking Ubisoft. I'm picking Microsoft. Are you with me on Microsoft?
You know what I think I am? I want to see Microsoft, do really good this year. Win people back. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Can I say that?
You can always curse. It's a good time when you curse.
It's good. It's a good time
And not
to curse.
only that, don't forget, Tuesday morning, Nintendo.
You can't even say it. Nintendo has a good booth presence this year. They're going to be showing off a lot of new stuff. A lot of stuff that we've seen before, a lot of rehashes, but a lot of stuff that I think is going to win back some hardcore Nintendo fans. Maybe not mainstream audiences yet, and I think that's kind of just how they're rolling now.
Here's my worry. They've already won back all of their hardcore Nintendo fans. All of their hardcore Nintendo fans bought the Wii U. That's why they sold 400,000 Wii U's, or whatever the hell they sold. They're not doing anything different. They have the Luigi death stare in their lap that they could turn into a marketing coup.
Yeah.
I think that Nintendo's a non-factor. I think that Nintendo is an absolute non-factor this year, and I'm not worried about anything from their end.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, Nintendo.
Regardless.
Bring it, Luigi.
Regardless, whatever company, it's E3. So tomorrow we're going to be back talking about the main press conferences, and we're going to see who did what, who announced what, and we're going to see if we're right or wrong.
And I have one last question for you.
Please do.
Before we hit the show floor, pick your game of the show now. Now, I don't have to. There's an early prediction. What you think will be the game of the show? I'm gonna give him a minute to think.
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you, it's down to 2 games for me: Far Cry 4, which I've been talking about this entire time, and Homefront: The Revolution.
I'd say Battlefield Hardline and Assassin's Creed Unity. So we're kind of like a yin and yang type of thing going there.
That's right. Yin and yang. My name's Dan Hevia, Project510.com. He is Jake Baldino, Because Video Games. We will be here all throughout E3. Hope you guys subscribe to this channel, to that channel, to all the channels. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, all that good social
Videos
stuff.
everywhere.
We will see you live from Los Angeles.